Right, we've got ourselves a power problem with the turbine. It's still working, just the output coming from it is not as good as it should be. Now the wind is a bit low today, but even so it should be showing a bit better than it is. So up to the tower with the amp meter and just checking the 3 wires coming down off the bottom to see what we've got. And we've got a signal there and a signal there. I can just make it out, it's getting lights catch that a little bit. And we have, yep, 3 zeros on that one, so there's nothing coming down that one wire for some reason. I'll just have a look at that ones, and one more, and yeah, okay, so 2 with power, 1 with nothing. So next we take this is the tower is now down now, we've got, there's a gin pole there, and the whole thing is down, so now it's time to actually do an investigation as to why there's no power. So I've already sort of been working on this already, so I'm just taking the camera up for a quick look as to what's there currently. So we can see the primary rotor is there, the stator is off, and the forward rotor is off, and I'll just put that back, and we'll head on down and have a look. So I'm just checking here, a bit of wear on there, and the top plate's doing its job, that's good, it's holding the grease. And maybe check, so here we go for the actual stator. The first thing of course I was having a look at when I got the magnet off was to see if there had been any impacts or for anything since it's been put up and been running for the last few months, and the answer to that is no, there's not been any impacts. I've got black marks put on it and there's nothing's been scratched off or scraped off. So this is the wires that come from the stator that just get connected at the top, and first thing to do there, of course I can't quite catch it on the from the camera very well, but it basically just checking the continuity between the 3 wires to see if there's any obvious breaks, just to see. And of course I get 2 are showing quite good, 2 wires are, that is, but the other 2 groups of wires are showing a problem. It turns out that it's the wire with the white tape round about it that's proving itself to have a fault in it. So that's that wire there, which I'm tucking out the road. So the other thing you can do, just as a comparison, because I've done this a few times, and that is to give it a test with a battery. So I'm just having another look to see if there's any damage at all that's showing on this side, and there was nothing to write home about here, there's no impacts, and nothing got hit, so there's no reason for this damage to be here, but there's obviously something's going on. So what is it? So that's looking good as far as I'm concerned. It's nothing's touching anything. So here we've got the wires coming off here, and they connect them. I think it's just off camera, I've got a 12 volt car battery sitting there, and you just sort of connect 2 of them up, 12 volts, and that energizes the coils, and you get a magnetic field. And the easy way of sort of seeing what that looks like is to get a compass and put it onto the coils and see what you get. So it works very well. What you'll tend to get would be like a north, then you move it to the next one, you get a south, then you move it to the next one, you'll get a sort of in between, then that follows all the way around, north, south, in between, north, south in between. So you'll see this particular compass has got a red line and a white end to the needle, and the red and the white flip around, going from red 1 minute to white the next, then it goes horizontal and goes in between, and that is what you would expect to get. And as you turn the wires around on a battery, you get a similar pattern, but you get them with the different coils. So it could be north-south gap, but you could get north gap south, and so on. So that's switching around the wires, and this one creates a really strange result, which is nothing like what you would expect to see. It's just it's just wrong. It's just not showing up anything like. So this explains why the power has been so vastly reduced, and not just that. The important thing was, of course, is the amount of holdback that you get on, or resistance from the blades from the winds. And I mean, I seriously could have a lot of problems with the wind turning the blades, but with no resistance, which means I could get an overspin, and I wasn't wanting that to be a thing. So yeah, I had to bring it down, because there is actually some windy, stormy weather on the way, and I'm not wanting any more damage than I've already got. So I think I've just switched the wires around again, and I'm just having a look to see what the compass has gone in, and it's not. Yeah, it's looking. This was looking good. This is the working one, so everything's doing as it should be, and that's exactly what I would expect, which makes life quite a bit easier. So the next trick here is, of course, is the wire, which is the problem, which is the white one. This one here, and it's somewhere on the inside, which would seem to suggest, possibly where I'm running my finger right now, that is likely to be broken at the connection, since it's all 3 wires in the coil which is broken, and that's the common point. So I'm going to guess and say that's where the problem is, hopefully.